a very good screener here, and that is chartinc.com. Many people do not know about this particular screener. This is an online screener which is available for you for free, and I will be just giving you a small demonstration as how to use the screener. Before I begin today's session, I would like to give you some suggestion and also about your mindset, about the tools and resources what you have. See, I recently made a video on Money Tree Robo Pro app. I've been making review videos on this particular app a lot of times. This charting is also one other tool which is a web version. I'm not sure whether there is a app available for this particular website. However, I'm going to show you a demo on the web version. So on the URL you can actually type charting.com. So yeah, before I begin, what I would like to tell you is, if you have a powerful weapon and if you do not know how to use it, it is as useless as not having it. It is useless for it. For example, I have the most powerful strategy, but I do not know how to use it. Then it is as equal as someone who doesn't know the strategy. The same way, if I'm going to tell you a particular screener or anything, but if you do not have a strategy, or if you don't know how to use the screener, or I mean, once you get the screener information, what you're going to do with it, then it is as good as not knowing it. So what I do it from my channel is to educate you with different strategies to pick up a stock. For example, the very first thing you need to know in stock markets is, the rule number one is your main aim is to make money. That's the rule number one, and never forget rule number one. That's the second rule. You're not here to do a 9 to 5 job and then go back home. Some days you are making profit, some days you're making losses, and then this is not a regular job where you are actually doing both, and at the end of the month you don't know whether you are in profit or loss. No, the whole idea of it, if you want to make a career as a full-time trader, then again the aim is to make money. If you want to become a part-time trader, again your aim is to make money. You should never forget this rule. That's a rule which I follow. Again, Warren Buffett, one of the famous investors in stock markets, always says that there are two rules of stock market which he follows. Never protect your capital, rule number one, and the rule number two is never forget rule number one. So again, what all it comes down is to make money and protect your capital. Again, when you protect your capital, you are also remaining in the market. That means if you lose your capital, you will no longer be in a position to actually trade again. Again, of course, there are chances where you can come back and put more money in, but that's not the case. And then this is a circle which keeps on going on. So again, so that's the rules which you need to remember. The second thing which I was talking about, the weapons. If you have the most powerful weapon, if you have the most powerful screener, if you have the best tool, best app of the stock market, but you do not know to use it, then it's as equal as not having it. So that means when I talk about when I say about using it, it means that what strategy you are going to apply. For example, I can give you this strategy to pick up a stock, but whether you are going to buy it, whether you are going to sell it, and what is the stop loss you put it, what is the target which you should put it, these are the things which you have to keep it in mind. But if you do not keep it in mind, then there is no point, because you are going endlessly. You found a stock, but you don't know whether to buy or sell, and if you know to buy or sell, you don't know where to put a stop loss again. So these are things which you have to keep in mind, which I will keep on talking on my strategy videos and also on my later videos too. But please do remember this. So that is the reason I keep reviewing some of these apps and tools available, and also I keep giving you strategies. Um, what I will do in one of my future videos is combine how to use a screener and what strategies you can apply in real time. Probably for that, I will have to make a video on a real time to show you a real trade and then make a video out of it, because that in that way you will understand it better. Okay, so let's get started here. I already spent more than 2 to 3 minutes to give you this information on it. So please do remember this always. All right, so okay, I have to close this. Okay, all right, so okay, so charting is a website, is one of the best screeners which I have found. There is a premium version also, but I'm going to go through you the free version. So I'm not logged in, as you can see. No, I think I've logged in here. So okay, once you come to this page, this is the main page. Today's top trending scans. You can pick up any screener. All right, 15-minute stock breakouts. That means it will already have the description. 15 minutes close, greater than -1, 15 minutes close. There is a parameter here already. Someone has already created the screener. The screener will already run the scan once you click on it, and you click on the volume here. And so double click the most volume. Today is a non-trading day, so this is a data based on yesterday's closing. So again, volume, the most volume, high volume stock is Adani Power here, as you can see, and you have to see the percentage change too. That means increase in volume and increase in price. So this is a good candidate probably for a BTST, or if you are looking at it in real time, just pick up the stock for and quickly, probably for intraday, you can pick up the stock and exit in within 1%, or even if you see a small profit, just exit out of it. I will talk about how to enter and exit on a later video, but right now I'm just going to show you what this website does and how does it scans and how it is helpful for you guys. So again, this is one of the screener. This is a 15-minute stock breakout set. So to pick up a stock, this screener is good. Again, you go down here, related screeners, and you will see lots of 52 weeks high and volume increase. So this would be a jackpot buy. Again, I think there are no stocks filtered here. If you go to home page here, you will see. Okay, no, not a home page. If you click on screeners here, and yes, this is the screen. If you click on screeners here, you can actually create your own screener too, but you can actually filter, pick out a screener, which is here on the left hand side. You will see fundamental scans. So if you are if you want to pick up a stock for short term investment or anything, or even for a long term investment, you can pick up something like this: profit jump by 200%, bullish script, or any one of these here. The second column, you will see the top loved. Now, of course, if you see that some people who have already seen the screener, if they have the option to love it. So the top loved might be the ones which people have loved it. So there is a very good chance that that screener is working well for many people. So that's in that way you can actually pick up, for example, volume spike on 1 minute candle. I think it may not show any stocks right now because it's not a real time. However, this screener is only available for premium members. Again, as I told you, some screeners are not so important as such. Super trend positive breakout 10 minutes. If I click on it here, you can see, and it again you have to click on the volume so that you will get the stocks which is showing the most highly volume. Again, so this is based on the super trend 10 minutes candle. It will show you the trend. For this is, for example, GTL infrastructure. This is a penny stock, and 4.76% on 1 rupee. This you can ignore this because some of the penny stocks do not come under this category as such, because they will have a huge volume spike, buying and selling in 5 paisas probably, and then that cannot filter. So you have to most of the times you can either look for a Nifty stock or a Sensex stock, and based on that you can do. So again, as I told you, this is just to show you the screeners available. So this is again in real time. Some of these stocks can come out very good. Again, the third column is the candlestick pattern scans and short-term breakouts and a lot of things. So what in one way, the screener, this particular website provides very good real-time screeners which is available, and to pick up a stock. For example, from out of the thousands of stocks, if you have to pick up only a select number of stocks, then pick up the stock which is actually giving you a breakout, or even there is a volume spike, or anything related. So there are a lot of screeners available. Based on that, you can pick it up, and then based on that, you have to apply a strategy. Of course, when you are trading in cash segment, it is easy to pick up a stock, buy or sell, and then. But the most important part is what strategy you are going to use it. Simply buy, then where you are going to enter it, and where you are going to exit it. Where will your stop loss be? Whether you are going to trade intraday or for next day's trade and things like that. So these are things which you have to keep it in mind. The screener, so far as I told you, this is one of the best screeners which I have noticed it till now, and also along with Money Robo Pro app, that app also provides very good information, very similar to this one's, but this also filters the stocks real time. So I would personally suggest that please do use these kind of websites for screening stocks, where to enter and where to exit. That again, that you have to apply based on your own knowledge and strategies, which I will share it with you. And also, if you have some great strategy, this screener you can use the screener to pick up stocks for intraday or even for short terms. So again, I will come up with also different strategies from which you can actually know what is a breakout and what are pattern breakouts, candlestick patterns breakouts, short-term breakouts, and things like that, and how you can apply to pick up a stock for today or for tomorrow and things like that. So hope you enjoyed this video on charting. Again, this is one of the most powerful screeners available at this point of time on a web version. As I told you, if you think there is if you already know about this website, if anyone knows that whether there is an app version also, please do write on the comment, and so that everyone can benefit of that information. At this point of time, I'm not sure whether there is an app version. I haven't seen it, or I have not researched on it. So hope you enjoyed this informative video. If you have any questions or clarifications, feel free to ask and comment, and I'll be happy to check them for you. Thank you, and I will see you again on the next video.